Welcome back to Kenya, guys. If you watched last episode, you have to remember that we fought tooth and nail to get Timothy Femi back from the terrorist group in Nigeria. Nigeria is on my radar because of that situation. I don't appreciate them kidnapping my citizens and then holding them for ransom. And I think it was uncalled for, so I'm going to keep agents out there. But we have to move on. They want me to sell them. Absolutely. I'll take that easy 3.2 mil. Piece of cake. No problem. One cannon for you. But I'm glad that it's over. Happy that it's over. We no longer have to deal with the terrorist group. We did double their income though, at $2.5 million. $2.5 million. Was not happy about it, but it was absolutely important to bring him home. No Kenyan citizen will be left behind in my country. As long as I am the president, this great nation and every citizen in it, it is my responsibility to protect them at all costs. And that's what I will do. In order to do that, I better build up my military. I think we can jump it up about 20,000 more troops. I think we're gonna jump it up 20,000 more troops. Wow. Military training is so expensive. What are you guys doing? Like, what do you guys have to learn that's so bad? Like, why does it have to be that expensive? I can't afford to do that yet, but I definitely need to hire more people. 70,000. I would like to get this number at least up to 250 to 300,000. That is like the goal. I feel pretty safe at that number. If I got invaded, I could probably hold back some people as long as I got some more military equipment. Yeah, that's what we will continue to do. Continue the great fight. We've been fighting against illegal employment for a while now. The last couple of episodes. Yes. Thank you, sir. Yes, yes, yes. I am the greatest president ever to be in Kenya. Yes, I am. Alright. Still can't do that. I do want to increase this. We are going to get more involved with outside terrorist groups and outside. It's a little bit more than I want to spend here. About 22 million, I can do that for now. I've already invested pretty heavy. Last episode or last couple episodes, I don't remember. But I did increase my terrorist. I think that was last episode actually, where I increased my agent training and fight against terrorism. I did increase it. So I don't want to hire too many more and put more money into that category. It's just not what I want to do right now. Because I still want to put a little bit more money into the fight against illegal immigration. I want to put more money into that. I need to build more prisons. I need more healthcare workers. Guys, I need a lot. I need a lot. But this number has went down dramatically. That's a very good thing to see. From where we started to where they are now. I mean, there's still 300 people per one doctor. I mean, that's insane, but, you know, don't get sick. Speaking of that, let's try to get cleaner water. Actually, that's fairly cheap. Wow, that's really cheap. Come on now, let's back her down here. Getting a little excited. Got a little too excited. What garbage collection? Let's clean up our streets. Ooh, look at this, guys. We'll come back to that, but look at this.
Our agents that have infiltrated this organization confirm their window of opportunity. It goes without saying that the operation is risky, but if successful, the short and long-term benefits are almost incalculable, including by applying the call-off grid, which calculates, as you know, the result according to the unknown X factor. Do you want to try to bring down the organization now?
Guys, this is the same organization that took Timothy Femi from our country. Absolutely do I want to go after them. Absolutely. They came and costed my country $2.5 million, a little over that because I did give them $50,000 a couple times, but pretty much $2.5 million.
As I predicted, the systematic analysis of the habits of small groups has allowed us to strike a serious blow at the terrorists. We can now state with certainty that we have entered into a Najaf cycle, which is no less than an incitement to play the advantage, while the adversary's organizational foundations are destabilized.
Absolutely. That little $2.5 million probably costed them more money in the long term, because now they have to try to rebuild what they were rebuilding in the first place. And that's a win for Kenya. That is a win. Absolutely a big win. I am very pleased with that. That's exactly why I sent my troops over there. If I would have actually held out longer, I could have probably got Timothy back before giving out that money. Probably could have. But it's okay. We got him back. He's safe with his family. Very happy for that. And now I'm going to go after their terrorist group. With a vengeance. Absolutely vengeance. Matter of fact, let me increase the numbers of agents. Let's just increase 200 more agents to go deal with them. You came after the wrong country, boys. Yes, you did. Oof. Courts ain't the greatest. That's okay. We'll work on it. So our debt intake is going down. It is going down. We are in tremendous amount of debt. I think it was last year that we asked for a debt reduction. I'm gonna wait until next year. Not until next year, but next month. Or in 2 months. And I'm gonna ask for a debt reduction again. I think they should just forgive me of my debt. It's a poor country. We're trying to pull it out. Military intelligence. Whew, I don't want to spend that much right now. No, I can't do that. Can't do it. Alright. How's my energy? Okay, we're under the 2.0 threshold, so I will have to build more energy, because it does take a long time in order to get this built. It takes 12 months, 1 year to get this one thing built, and it's only 1.5 terawatt, and I don't want to have energy problems. So I will continue to stay ahead of the curve. I will eventually get rid of these. I do not want to have my country run on anything other than natural resources. I mean, not natural, but clean energy. Because other than that, all the other people get all upset and stuff. So I want to make everyone somewhat happy. So that's what we're gonna do. Now let's see if I can actually, I can't actually create anything still for my environment because of the fact that my research is so good, it's so bad, and I really need to increase my research team. And I really want to, but the building's expensive. Like, I want to do this, but I don't want to spend $100 million a year. That's a lot of money. It's a lot. But if I could get this, that's 2,000 more people I could hire, which would be nice. But I gotta wait. I gotta be patient. Let's get all this protected. Get this protected. Get you protected. Let's publish it. Let's patent it. So nobody knows when you publish it, it means that other people can use that technology and you can sell it to them. And if you patent it, meaning only you can have it and they have to do their own research in order to get it. And I don't really care about all this. You know, it's kind of like what Elon Musk says on why all his technology on Tesla is not patented. Everything is open to the public and other companies to use, because if you can help other countries or other companies to go further, it just pushes technology to actually open up, and people actually able to do more things with that technology, and more things will be unlocked. And so that's the same thing what I am implying when it comes to my country here. Chemical contract. Alright, who was the chemical? I think that was America. Chemical. Yes, I was selling America. Okay, so $3.6 billion, May 8th, so we have time. So 3.6, a million, and then 3.6 on the price. Pretty simple to remember. Now, I don't believe that my relations and oil's dropping. We got some trading to do this year. Who's my oil contracts? Oil. That's Syria, right? Yes, Syria. Okay. We will have to May 13th. So we're gonna set up a deal, a meeting, May 14th. And in America, May 8th. They're not gonna meet, of course. Of course. Disgusting. I really don't like working with America because they too good to meet with me. Can't meet with the little man. That's okay. Ooh, look at
Our
this.
agents that have infiltrated this organization confirm their window of opportunity. It goes without saying that the operation is risky, but if successful, the short and long-term benefits are almost incalculable.
Absolutely. We're going after them again, guys. So America, I will start asking to do trades after the 8th. Well, I could actually probably ask now. I see. Well, I won't be able to have that production if they actually did it, and the contract would probably end. So I want to wait. But they're extremely difficult to work with. Ooh, that's a hard blow.
Our
That's a hard
network
one.
has been partially disbanded. The agents were captured or killed during the operation.
That's a hard one.
It's true that the blow cannot really be described as fatal.
They hit back pretty good on that one. They hit back pretty good. So now it's May 8th. So May 9th, we're going to start sending out a contract. Bam. America, let's do business. I want to sell you some chemical weapons. Mwahahaha. It's very difficult to work with them though. Sometimes I feel like I should actually just make the contract a long-term contract just because of how difficult it is to really get them on the hook. Like it's not easy. They are very tough negotiators, but I just hate to do it because the prices are gonna keep going up. So let's get them for 12. Easier number if I just round it up to the number that I can easily remember. And then I got the meeting on the 13th with Syria for oil, and that was over about 500. I think 575 I think it was for oil. I like to try to keep my contracts roughly the same, if not just get better price. Okay, it's 555. So 476 and 1100. Come on, Tom. Okay, so they dropped the price and they dropped. I don't have to pause it. They dropped the price and they dropped the price. The tonnage. So I said 42. So I'm gonna say 41.75, which I'm hoping at least to get it around the 36, like I had it last time. Because it was a $3.6 million contract I had with them before. So as long as I can do that, I'd be fairly happy. But their contract's absolutely crucial to my country. It's absolutely critical. They're still very pleased with how I'm running the country. If you guys remember back in the other episodes, I did do big reforms in the country. I was planning on doing 3 reforms, but I'm holding off on the 3rd reform because of the fact of how well we are actually doing on improving the deficit without doing the other reform. And I don't really want to do the other reform, as I did not want to do the first 2 of them, because the first 2 I'm really gouging my industries, and I have only basically gave the industries back $15 million per sector, and that's just not a very good trade-off of what I was doing. So I really don't want to do the other reform, because so far we are doing an excellent job, and I would like to actually take back the reforms of what I was doing before, but I do have to get in a surplus. Okay, so we had it at 475 last time, and we had it at, I don't remember, but no worries, we'll start fresh. So I am gonna ask for more than what I need, about 100,000 more totes than what I actually need, and I want it at a phenomenal price, because I don't see why we cannot do that, and I'll buy it for another 3 years. So they're happy with how much totes that I want, so that's very nice. That's very pleasing to me. Now we just have to get them on the price, and we will get them. I love working with Syria. Great country to trade with. It's one of my favorite countries to trade with. Now Ethiopia, I did do some beef trade with them, and they were actually very pleasant to work with. So I'd actually like to increase. Look at that, guys. Absolutely great. Got it at 350. Got more oil. Doing great. Got them for 3 years. Anytime I buy, I like to lock them in for a longer term. Absolutely happy with that. Absolutely happy. America. See? The deficit is so bad right now because of America. Because the oil production left. Those two contracts are holding my economy together. So I absolutely need to make a deal with the United States. It is not an option to walk away. If they do not accept my contract, I will have to continually bug them. And it's going to be months of negotiations because I have to make a deal. It is absolutely crucial. Man, let's try to get under 37.50. I'm hoping, guys, this one goes through because
you have negotiated a.
Yes, I did. I'm hoping this one goes through because I really don't. I think they're gonna end the negotiations right here. They're not in the best favor of me, and that's one of the reasons why. Dang it, they didn't accept it. They're not in the biggest favor of me. That's why they no longer. That's why they don't want to give me the greatest deal. If my relations with them improved, I could dramatically get a better price. They're more keen on giving me a better price, but I don't personally want to do that right now. It's very difficult to improve the relations. If you guys have a good idea on how I can do that without giving them money because of national disasters, like I'm not going to give America money. They have They have enough money. I'm not going to do it. They need to give me money. Look at that. That is what I'm talking about. My contract before last year was at 3.6 billion. I increased a dramatic amount. About $1 billion more. Just about. That is what I'm talking about. That's why I like to do contracts every year when I am selling product, because I can consistently increase my income over the course of the years. And now look at that. Boom, I would say. Boom, boom. Helped out my deficit dramatically. Back on top again. Nothing but negotiations this time around. Absolutely. Contracts are sometimes stressful. This was actually a very stressful encounter with them. I don't like to do a lot of trading with them at all. I don't like it. They are difficult as ever to deal with, and it is not fun. I would love to give you some tea. Sometimes I like to trade with people, not really to make the money, just to make a trade. Just because I like the country, I want to try to increase the relations between us. Even though I don't think it really helps that much. But they were just really fun to work with last time. I'd like to give them some tea. Would you like a cup of tea? Let's do 28. Let's do 1,000. Would you like a cup of tea? Taiwan, alright. Liberia. Liberia is a very poor country. sometimes they can be good to trade with sometimes. Growth, but they don't ever have a lot to offer. So it really comes down to what you really want to, how you really want to do it. Who you want on your side and who don't you want. Ethiopia is a pretty strong country. Their economy is pretty strong. It's right up there with mine. Unemployment is insane. They still haven't fixed it.
Our sportsmen are...
That's what I'm talking about. That's still going down. Look at that. Not a whole lot of back and forth, back and forth. They got a little bit of a deal, not a great deal. But it just gave us something more than what we're working with. Helicopters? Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. But 1 year. 1 year. Perfect. Nice doing business with you. Selling helicopters.
A week from...
Absolutely. $20 million. Overpaid. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's it for this episode. We did a lot of trading, a lot of contracts this year, a lot of negotiations with America. We finally got a little bit more money in our pockets. Let's check out that deficit right before we leave and sign off. Look at that, guys. Deficit is going down dramatically. I don't think we're going to do another reform because I don't think we're going to need it. I'm very happy. I think a lot of this actually has to do with fighting against immigration. I think that the feller that told me about it, I mean, he really helped me out here. I mean, I have to put my hat off to him. He gave me a good inside tip that I did not know about. So I am very happy that he wrote me. That's it for this episode. Like, subscribe. See you on the next one.